Hello and welcome, I am Guitar Freak Studios, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make custom Rocksmith CDLC. So, the first tutorial I'm going to show you today, I'm going to basically show you everything you need to download, because it's actually quite an extensive list that you need to download. Things you're going to need to download, Rocksmith obviously, but I assume you already have Rocksmith. Another thing you're going to need is Editor on Fire, which is a program used to edit it. You can also use it for like Guitar Hero and Rock Band, but as you may know, they don't really make those anymore, so it's not really necessary. Another thing you're going to need is Wise, which is basically used for the audio for the game, which is crucial because like you need it to save as a certain file type, otherwise the game won't make the music. You also need the Rocksmith Custom Song Toolkit because it allows you to make tones and to basically build it all together and do dynamic difficulty, which can make it, as you know, get harder and easier instead of just being the full song. And then you might need, I'm going to show you some other things that you might need, but you don't necessarily need. So, going off first, I'm going to show you guys how to get Editor on Fire. So, you come into your browser, hopefully Google Chrome, because, you know, I shouldn't even have to answer that. And then you come over, and then you go to, you're going to go to a site called Google Code. You might have heard of it, you might not. It's not one of Google's most famous things, but right here, it's the very first one, Editor on Fire, Google Code. And right down here is where we're going to go. If you have a Mac, you're going to click the Mac one. If you have Windows, click the Windows. I don't even know if you can play the game on Linux, but I assume you can. If you are one of those people that just really knows how to make Windows things work for Linux, I assume there's like Wine or something. You can go with that, and that'll work. But yeah, you come here, and it's code.google.com/p/editor on fire. And pretty self-explanatory on that one. The next one you need is you're going to need Wise, and you're going to need the 2013 version. I don't believe you can get the 2010 version unless you actually like go looking for it. But if you go to like, you know, the basic website, Audio Connect downloads, you click it. It's going to take you to their downloads page right out of the bat, and you come down here and you click Setup for Windows. Pretty self-explanatory. It's going to take a while. I'm not going to kid you. It took me forever. It took a sweet ass time. This is just some exe right here. I know this is only like not even a megabyte, but believe me, it's just going to download the installer. It's going to download the files from the internet. And if you've ever downloaded files from the internet via an installer, you know it'll take a while. So don't be planning to build them within the next 10 minutes because it's going to take some time. So go ahead and download that. Another thing you're going to need is you're going to need the Rocksmith Custom Toolkit. So the Rocksmith Custom Toolkit, and it's going to be a site called rscustom.net. Very simple website. You come right here and you click download right there on the right, and this is where you're going to download. So those are the three major things that you're going to need, other than like Rocksmith and a guitar and a Rocksmith cable. That's just kind of obvious, and you can find those in the link below. But if you want a little bit of better stuff to use that will help you out but it's not necessary, I can show you that too. One of them is paint.net. This will create the image file, and you come here to get paint.net. And then you gotta click this link right here, and then you gotta click this link right here, and finally you get this. This is the link you're gonna click right here, and that's kind of the basis of what you need. And you go down there and you download it, and you can save files as a DDS, and then the DDS file is basically a special type of file that you use for Rocksmith to make the album art. I honestly don't know what else you'd use a DDS for, but it's not necessary again because you can technically in the Rocksmith Custom Song Kit use a JPEG or a PNG or even like a bitmap or something. But I use a DDS just because, I don't know, it's just how I was taught. So you really don't have to use it. I kind of recommend it, kind of don't. It's just up to you, personal preference. But yeah, I use it to resize it to 550 pixels by 550 pixels, and then save it as a DDS. Just make sure it's like 550 pixels, so it doesn't matter what you use. You can use Photoshop, which I might even save it, but that costs like $600 unless you want to pirate it or whatever, but that's your business. So yeah, I'd recommend just getting paint.net, but it's up to you. Another thing we're going to need is text guitar. Again, you don't necessarily need it, but I completely recommend it because it's what I use to view guitar profiles, which is what you're going to use to import it into Editor on Fire, and you're going to get those from Ultimate Guitar, or if you want the challenge, you can build it yourself, but chances are the song you want probably already exists as a Guitar Pro file, and you can use a Guitar Pro 3, 4, or 5. It's not very specific. And why the hell am I downloading this? Cancel. I already own it. I'm crazy. But yeah, you just get Tux Guitar. It's right off here, SourceForge.net. Again, very first one, very easy to find. You're gonna need that, and then after that, you just need to go to Ultimate Guitar, and you go there. No big deal. And then you type in a song. A great song that I couldn't find. Train Kept It Rolling. This is a great song. And of course the Aerosmith version is like, well, more well known, but let's go with the Yardbirds version. And I click this, and I believe I already have it on my computer. Basically, you come here and you download it. It's a Power Tab or Guitar Pro tab. Power Tab is a PT file or PTB file or something like that, and a Guitar Pro is just GP 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, one of the two. And I believe I already have it on my computer, so I'm gonna go here to Tux Guitar, open that sucker up, and if it loads, yep, fancy shit. Okay, open up. Download. I might have downloaded it on a different computer, so let's go ahead and download it. Close out of this real quick, and then just open it up, and it opens up, and then boom, it has all the tabs you need. Pretty basic, kind of loud, but basic. And yeah, you have all of this. So this is pretty much what you need. Other than that, I would just say you need a guitar, preferably a bass as well, and then 2 more guitars, and shouldn't be a problem. After that, you also need to go to customsforge.com. And I would recommend looking up Rocksmith DLC right here. It's one of the first few ones. It's on Wikipedia. It's just a list. You want to look up a band, say Led Zeppelin, you click Led Zepp, doesn't exist. You go to, say, Queen. Boom, shows you where it is. These songs are here. There's this great place called Customs Forge. You go to CDLC search up here. You click it. It takes you to the site. And you can just search, and you can go, and it's a live search too, so you can go Queen. Boom, everything about Queen or anything with the word Queen in it. So if you want, I believe it'll work like a normal search engine if you go Queen. Nope. Okay, well, if you look up the band Queen, you can come down here and just click Artist, and it'll say Queen. Now, if you may see this official thing, this is a major thing. If you're going to upload to the site, which, by the way, this is the biggest site. It used to be Smithy's Anvil, but they took theirs down, and now Customs Forge came up literally in the aftermath of Smithy's Anvil, and they basically just kind of replaced it. This is very important to note. They do not let you upload stuff that is already official. Like, if it's official, you can't, even if you make your own, you can't upload it. So, like, let's say I want to upload a Bohemian Rhapsody. I can't, because it's an official DLC. So they're not going to let me upload. If I upload Bohemian Rhapsody, they're going to take it down. I promise you. So any of these songs, you can't upload. But if somebody already uploaded it and you don't like it, go ahead and upload it again. Because I notice that a lot. People upload a song, and like right here, No One Bites the Dust, for example, they don't even have lead or rhythm. I mean, there's only one guitar, but there is a guitar in that song, and they don't have it. You're like, okay, well, I want one with it. Boom. If you want it for PS3, Xbox, and Mac support, boom, you can make it. I'll show you how to make it. Pretty self-explanatory. I'll even show you how to update your stuff. So, other than that, yeah, this is pretty much it. That's all I need to know for the first tutorial. So, thanks again, and enjoy.